After the game, because Tyrod Taylor got scratched, injury in warmups. So we're like, who gets hurt in warmups? Who has a chest injury in warmups? So it was weird to begin with. Justin Herbert has a great outing. We're like, okay, well, that's it. They drafted him 6 overall. He's a quarterback. Then Anthony Lynn comes out and he's like, well, if Tyrod's healthy, he's our starter. We're like, bro, why? You know what I mean? Okay, here's why. So he had cracked ribs, took a pain-killing injection before the game. The team doctor accidentally punctured his lung.
Man.
And so now,
come on,
Justin Herbert remains the starter.
Wow.
Listen, Mike.
Wow.
It's funny, and oddly enough, 19 years ago today, you know what happened 19 years ago today? Brady replaced Bledsoe. Brady replaced Bledsoe.
Okay. All right.
So I believe that you can lose your job to injury. People say you can't lose your job to injury. I believe you can.
Of course you can. Yeah, you can.
In this case, what do you do if you're the Chargers? I know what you do if you're Tyrod Taylor. You file a grievance. And Georgia Tyler from the NFL Players Association already hinted to as much on Twitter, saying, oh, yeah, we've been in touch with the agent and the team since Sunday. So he's got a nice grievance coming, because what do you do if you're the Chargers? If you stick with Justin Herbert and you're Tyrod Taylor, you're like, hold up for a second. Yeah, eventually I was going to have to pass the job. I was going to have to pass the sticks to Justin Herbert.
You took my job away from me.
You took my job from me and compromised my livelihood because of your incompetence.
Yeah, it's really an unbelievable story. And there's already, Mike, and here's a tweet here from George, friend of the show, George Atala. Our medical and legal team have been in touch with Tyrod and his agents since Sunday collecting facts. An investigation has been initiated. Look, there's already a fragile relationship between team doctors and players.
100%.
Now listen,
100%.
And look, it's the medical profession, so you respect them for having a knowledge base that you don't have. You're a player. Most players don't have that. But on the other hand, they are working for the team. And so in judgment calls, you're always a little skeptical. Are you saying this because it's best for me, or is it best for the team? And that's why every member of the union, every member of the NFLPA has the right to get a second opinion or a third opinion away from that team doctor. But this is why that tension exists. I mean, this is an extreme example, but it's always in the back of your mind. Why is this happening? Why are they telling me to play? I feel like there's something going on with my knee, going on with my elbow. They're telling me I can play without aggravating it. Is that correct information? And if I do get that second opinion, will that be held against me, even though that's my right? So there's a lot going on here. I think Tyrod Taylor.
I feel sorry for Tyrod.
Yeah, he's going to wind up with some money. I think he is.
Well, and he should, because they're costing him money he could potentially get from another team, and he's underappreciated. And I know he has his flaws, but was the last good quarterback that Buffalo had before Josh Allen, obviously, and he's playing really well. But took that team to the playoffs, but wasn't valued in Buffalo. Now, and we know in Cleveland, he gave way rather quickly to Baker Mayfield. Again, number 1 overall pick. That's how it goes. And in this case, we know he's keeping the seat warm from Justin Herbert. But man, to see him go down like this, if I'm Anthony Lynn, I almost feel like I gotta put him back in, no matter how well Herbert plays.
But you can't do that. You can't do that, though. You can't do that. You can't.
Between a rock and a hard place, what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do that. You can't put him back in just because your team doctor screwed up, and now you're making it. He did something wrong. It provided an opportunity for Herbert, who was going to get the job. I mean, they drafted the guy 6th overall, so it was only a matter of time.
I know, but you thought Tyrod gave you the best chance to win coming into the season. It looks like Herbert looked better in week 2 than Tyrod looked in week 1. I get it.
Sure.
But if you're Anthony Lynn, we're talking about team and we're together and commitment. It's not his fault. Anthony Lynn didn't administer the pain-killing shot. But how do you just say to Rod, hey, sorry, man, them the breaks? How do you do that? That's just
you can't.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.